Got out that stuff, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. Nigga know I'm a stepper, I step with some elegance. All these niggas I'm with is some fellas, and strapped with a post, so I hope that you ever see. If they spit, make them wish that they never spit. Most of these niggas is how they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you bang this shit, they selling that rapping shit. Let your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you silent, you ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could die if you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't got a check with it. These niggas popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer live. Niggas know that I still in the game that I rep. Went to Solomon, I started to take 600 on all my net. Like the fool like Mitch. Really happy this shit. Got out that stuff, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. Hey, Glocks and 4-5, sister young, and I swear we was outside. Nigga trippin', I swear he get hot time. Really been running it up while them boys on the sideline. Really got paper, I'm not lying. All of my bitches is boo. Can't fuck with the whole kind, think I'm a licked in the whole dime. Hit up on some of the gift.
On my mama, he not lying. Chasing dreams like me. Is you willing to die for the 600 piece? Next side night, you can't even speak. Nigga, fuck living rich, you can die for the T. We them niggas round here, Memphis bleed. We the ones really running this town, Jay-Z. You a big female dog and heat. Ice Cube, who been throwing big threes?
Damn, I done did it.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Tony Combs.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest. The 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitching my archives. Jordan came back for the 4-5. If you play, then you lay right there by your archive. All for 4 with a loco. Tell them run this bitch back like so-so. Got this rap shit here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit the checks from my bank full of M's. Hate on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy for me. When I paid for some dogs, could've bought me vanilla. Take the piece on my neck, could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest. Hey, the look the Cali club eating the blunt. Let my little brother roll in the Dutch. My little boy do whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. Fucking lean on the nuggets for lunch. Little rest of that drink get a punch. Lil' Prince also my head to stunt. White rich, I just did it because 600 the label, you know how we coming. Tell them niggas they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business, we shooting the punch. Hey, that nigga, go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple in, finna one up another one. Super Bowl rich, I had to go do it. They say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
One, two, yourself. Reality.
Hey, See, I really been popping my shit on another level. You playing consistent. These bitches been on me. I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the scale. She gets off the shit spot. She can be like a player. These niggas be side on the bitch, but turn the fuck apart. On the side of that stand on with us. See, I really been popping my shit on another level. You playing consistent. These bitches been on me. I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the scale. She get trying to date and I had to do it. So I back at the spot. She can be like a player. These niggas be side on the bitch, but turn the fuck apart. On the side of that stand on with us. Hey, bitch, I'm popping like going off the jet. But like nigga, reach my chain.
MLB Network.
If I see we on the new levels, I put triple D on my back and I split on the grill. I'm chasing your body to cheddar. I really
Alright, here we go.
I call all of them. We up here and go check the records. Lately, I really
I'm Heisman, like always, on this channel.
teach you a lesson. You run up on big ass and get hit with this whip. Off the clock, they all the whistle. But I still bitch on the chest like it's Marvel. She just pray every day to the river. She know that I'm not.
Wear and tear on Heisman, difficulty, default settings, sliders, default Heisman.
You can't do the game if you ain't up shit on the step. When he played us the same like we left him was being too extra. I hate that the game and I really just popping my shit on the whole nother level.
All the penalties on.
These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like,
Injuries was set to 40, not 50, so that's why that's at 40.
I'm silent and stand on what else. I really just popping my shit on the whole nother level. You playing consistent. These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the scale. She gets all the days and I had to do play for they get the spot. It be like a stress. These niggas be stopping the bitch, but turn up off the park. I'm silent and stand on what else.
Just a brutal stretch of the schedule right here. SEC life, as they would say.
Attention. You can cut out that other shit. Yeah. Pull it up, Blondo.
Lost to UTEP. Yeah, right.
Hey, bitch, I'm in Texas, where we should ride swingers and put diamonds in our necks. Fuck drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always say we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at second. Used to think Pepsi was a guy before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha T was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C0 taught me keep my weapon and never touch a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and fuck sellers. Got niggas in the East, ride ATVs with Mac 11s. First off, you better remember what that sign say when you come down here in this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns. Hey, see y'all in Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget that. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget about them Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how about that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me other guys, we got no choice to stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. South Walker had us tripping, South having hoes and on drink. Young Mesa had us digging deep and they know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays. Hey. See, I'm back on my. See, I'm back on my bullshit.
We made the quarterback change last week in the swamp. We were down 13-zip. Brought in the sophomore dual threat, Luke Cromanchuk. Croman, homie. We'll call him Luke. Does have the star development trait. We're thinking about the future. And really, he's just a better fit overall for the type of offense I run. Chapin's a senior. Now, next year, we're also looking at this kid, Mario Taylor. Hopefully he doesn't transfer. Star trait, pure runner. Got to work on some of that accuracy. As for Texas, we know we're facing Arch Manning, Archibald. I'm sure he ain't going to be OP on Heisman. No picks on the year.
I still see smoke, cause I'm moving on. You so gone. I smoke. You can't afraid, babe. Picture my skin.
Wiser. All American. Gotta watch out for Wingo speed.
I didn't think I would do it, but I did it. Really having this shit really win. It was time that I thought I'd forever be sinning and spinning whatever the spin on the bid. But God bless the guy, get it out for the city. I had a shot when they
Wingo speed, go-to guy, big play guy.
Never change, I'm the same as you see me. The only thing changes the face of my dick has to give my diamonds. The chance on my pender was strong, but now we each stay for a live. If we ever fell out, you was fake or a beat. Niggas speak switch sides, don't be standing on shit. But yet I'm the biggest, ain't change on my dick. Wait to see disrespect and get put in that dick. I came up off the rap with no prices for $3 million combos out to eat with my stick. Nigga, I better kind of slaves, lots off the seat. Ran the block, my lick on shit came with a switch and the list.
Rock solid O-line. No surprise there. Kyle Simmons looks like a big problem coming off the edge.
They say it's when the chance by the kids like I was rich trying to hurt my kids. They say it's when
Look at this cat. He's gonna be all over the place.
I'm standing on tip of my name.
I won't let them change me. I'll remain forever.
Gotta stay away from Muhammad.
Ever.
Tonight.
98 awareness, 97 play rate. Good effort.
Hey, it's just not that I'm peeing, I'm thugging, I'm feeling the street. If he went up my house, the lead clean the block on the get hot on that bitch in the creek, hit the spot, it's 100 a pick. I went fly to my teeth down, I put this shit with us, it's boy, down to the bitch, if you reach, I'ma go to the D. Let's be real, Stevie wanted to see that I'm having this shit and I'm fluid. I was called every week, I can't sound like I can't shit the beat. Once I touch 80K every week, I gon' lie this shit, see it and whip if you step on my feet on my seat, you should slide every week. Ever shot out a G with no dose so the niggas can see who it was, just to see if they scream. Don't get put on the T, on the net, trying to act like you gangsta, I got enough bread for the fee. Bitch, you know I'm a G, I got got killers, but I need they pull up on the work for the stage. Bitch, I'm fucking for free. Don't you dare say the pussy a bitch, cause you barely get left in the street. I ain't tell I'm feeling, I ain't took always from weeks, but I know why I'm G for the G. Watch the line, but I tweet, gotta know I ain't going for nothing. You think that I'm catching the scene? Hey, let it rip in the pot of my spot on that powder with lock. Once the fees had a taste, he was high. Think I'm capping, I'm not. Well, you better go ask for my spot on my shit. It was me and D-Rock from the knob to the block. Well, that shit just skipping out. I can't think it's gas off the line. This shit all off for right now. I'm rolling my bitch, she controller. She like to keep running my block. Let it whip if he running my spot. Let it whip if he think that he hot, just showing me now. Let it whip when I'm spinning the block. With beginners, me, I ain't get him got. When they catch me, pop out of whips, he say that I fly. All the middle of the shit on now. Now let's talk about the wine. Let me show you the shit. All of these rights at the sound.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get first crack at it here. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they play great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams are going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can really catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. That I know about that personally, and they just got to one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year. Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll try the run, finding open areas. Lots of running room, and he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Off the play fake. Pulls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they won't.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but their defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down.
Touchdown, Longhorn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The penalty. Motion from the wideout. QB draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. That's reeled in, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Mosley. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Caught near the sticks, it's Mosley. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback. Two interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Final play of the quarter coming. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Oh, what a move. Wide open spaces. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Longhorns get enough for the first down.
Man. These are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. The screen, and watch out. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one. Oh, they blocked the kick. He's going to scoop it up.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense. Ready. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mosley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little. cover to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it.
He's loose. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Looking left. It's complete. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Finds his back in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick. Offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Here comes the Texas offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in. Inside the 20. Down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep. Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. The offense changing the play. He wants to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 10 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Longhorns are on the move. Quick release by the QB. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Glover. Tackle was made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Evans. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. It's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
You know what they need. You know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Going to try to... That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this fourth down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on fourth down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Coleman Hope. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun. Give on the inside. It's a seam wide open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Just keeps slinging it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 19 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
These are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm saying? On profile, credentials, on noise. Hound in my last, hound in the house that I found, turning brown in the bag. This ain't gonna swim, it's gonna drown, cause it's wet. This one's for the face. Friends turn to foe, friends turn to hoe. Finally on my feet, staying on my toes. Got one in the chamber with your name on it, bro. This one's for the face. Let your name speak for you. It's a better look. Beef's on sight. I said the time's right. Let it cook. How you rapping by the track, but was never booked? Your man trying to hide the track marks. Check his foot. Bad addictions lead to bad decisions. Past convictions get factored in when you catch that sentence. Look through the barbed wire past the fences. Bro just grabbed the Lexus, woke the fiends up. Guess it's cracked for breakfast. Holy water, cook this quarter to come back with extra. I knew your man was corny when he stacked and grabbed the Tesla. It's the trap professor, cocaine pack compressor, back together. Smacked it several times, I guess my bath was better. I'ma turn your homie to a packing vessel. See Speedy Gonzalez with that bird, that's when I felt Sylvester. The plug looked like a trash collector. This cracking mess, a cash corrector. Hound in the house that I found, turning brown in the bag. This ain't gonna swim, it's gonna drown, cause it's wet. This one's for the face. Friends turn to foe, friends turn to hoe. Finally on my feet, staying on my toes. Got one in the chamber with your name on it. Come from out of Philadelphia. He come to Philadelphia. He hanging. And eventually, Philadelphia niggas don't kill him. He gotta be stopped. Yeah. So, sometimes you're out here doing what you gotta do for so long, it becomes second nature to you, you know? You become one of the beasts. Let's go. Watch your body, they say death is coming. Stacking paper, better shave a couple extra onions. I'm with the lions, tigers, bears, and the fence is iron. On the signal with Mexico, like set me side. Plus a barrel full of battery with the word next to the bed. So if I have to, I trash it. I smoke it down, I walk up, shove it, crack in his face. See you in hell, you won't be still, and I'm tacking on taxes. There's no brakes on these snowflakes. Hoopty got the low-pro plates. We sold yoke off crates. Outside of corner stores. You never been to war before. No, read through half, they ordered more. I heard you with the code on board. These rappers having an identity crisis. If I was ever around, you was never the nice ever. I came up selling white shit off of cellular devices. Pro at Red Dope said he get it directly from ISIS. I stack the bodies up, homie. We gon' build a wall. Jaws bags, shoe boxes. We done filled them up. Big homie said he got no ops, he killed them all. Yeah, he killed them all. Stack the bodies up, homie, we gon' build a wall. Yards, bags, and shoe boxes, we done filled them all. Big homie said he got no ops, he killed them all. Stack the bodies up and build a wall. I went from serving 6 beans to the big screen. I was 16 with $60, 16 was me. 8 balls for that quick beat. Phone jumping, work pumping through the wall like a swim team. Keep swimming, keep winning, killer, keep spinning. When you standing on business, it brings some heat with it. Detectives pull you out the county, that's a sneak visit. Cuddy's looking like a cop, they don't got teeth missing. Woodstock, I get the big bands. They get saucy, start spilling like drink jams. Spell it. So I suggest you watch your mouth. You get free security when you got feds that watch your house. You hate on what I've done. I made my paper on this run. Kitchen table with the crumbs. Breaking 8 balls with my thumb. Shots fired. You know the cops is trying to take you if they come. There's demons on the cement. And I'm a fallen angel with a gun. Stack the bodies up, homie. We gon' build a wall. Jaws bags, shoe boxes. We done filled them all. Big homie said he got no ops. He killed them all. Yeah, he killed them all. Stack the bodies up, homie. We gon' build a wall. Jaws bags and shoe boxes. We done filled them all. The big homie said he got no ops. He killed them all. Stack the bodies up, build a wall.
One of the drivers of why everyone's doing it. But for me, I was like, they're right there, and like I didn't want any of them getting out. We need to stack these fucking bodies while we have the chance.
True story. That's everything, right? I know somebody never agreed. I guess I'm just trying to help understand. 38, what up? Let the record show, before selling records and network shows, it was meth and blow. PM text, come get your clothes, up the hectic road, feeding the family, I'm selling O's. White rapper, early 30s, act trapping, and just came home. Sometimes I wish I never recorded a verse and just laid low, cause we was on our way to millions off work, the plugs we know. But now I'm trapped, I held us back and it hurt, stuck in stone. So many made it and they raps was way worse, I just ain't blow. I was chasing the end, selling 50s with Dre, went up in smoke. It's the karma from us beating the odds with a bunch of yoke. But what you know, my life's like a scene out of hustling flow. I don't think grown they was there for that body, we fuss the dope. Round and round till it all goes down, that's how shit go. Round and round till it all goes down, that's how shit go. Mansion and shack, the love that's in it makes the house a home. Grams in the bag, it's women, I just can't get out control. Cause I got people that's depending on.
Ronnie Kelly's out of here.
Weapon and the cops trying to catch it up.
See ya.
Real ones bang on. Money outside and ain't nobody gonna get it from me. If you get jammed up, you never saw me. If you get jammed up, you never saw me. Cause I got people that's depending on. $10 cuts on Frankfurt to red carpets and banquets. I built my own family. Set us off my relationship. They have a brick. This 125 is an eighth of it. Couldn't grab the Averett. My kids need me to save these checks. Face one day I don't return cause I earn in the face of death. Sometimes I wonder why they ain't take me yet. Cause I got friends who gone and I did way worse shit than they ever did. I know there's people wishing I'd have died and they'd have lived. But if you gotta make the call, are you okay with it? Is the fuel still your fault if you paid for it? Can life get greater after greater for why you wanna make it? If you lose the ones you made it with, those the ones you made it for. The ones you save it for. Ones you cut your fingers with that razor chopping 8 balls for. There's cutties parked around my block, I'm who they waiting for. Cause I got people that's depending on me. Gotta keep a weapon and the cops try to catch it on me. Real ones bang on me. Money outside and ain't nobody gonna get it from me. If you get jammed up, you never saw me. If you get jammed up, you never saw me. Cause I got people that's depending on me.
Oh, Willie Warrior.
I got popping off the rapping, but it never paid enough. I met a plug, he made an offer, and I'm about to take him up. I don't need your fake love, these K9s is fake enough. Told my homie 8 a piece, if he paid 10, I'll take him up. I-95, Jersey Turnpike. To the G Dollar, she said she late, I ain't know how to react. I was straight up. All she knows, she put on a hat, and it get beat up. They killed my homie over some plat. He tried to feed you up. Saying in this rhyme and I'm feeling at home. My brother made his own stamps and started selling up stones. I look at everything now, like is it real or is it clone? This is me, the one whose words they can feel in they bones. I came up through the coldest wars. Quick school, got some paper, I ain't going no more. Watching The Wire, trying to play my hood like Baltimore. We read your statement, we don't answer homie calls no more. I got one up in the chamber, I ain't getting caught like that. Shackled up, bulletproof glass, we wasn't caught like that. If we got a beef, we run it down, we was taught like that. Glock, Smith and Wesson, side on, and we fought like that. Stop. Look,
Back to the basics, plastic wrap to the stainless. Different color X pills, feel like I'm trapped in a matrix. Some reveal me and die to be through trafficking cases. Used to push the century, now I'm on the graft in a spaceship. Blunted on a Jake, missed calls on my jack. They ain't contribute to my growth, so I ain't calling them back. 15, I played Woodrow in the hall with a pack. I seen skulls getting cracked, and I put it all in my raps. My big homie made America's Most Wanted. We came up under, praying that my lawyer beat with the DA discovered. Homicide sent subpoenas to my mother's house. That could've came between us, but she thugged it out. She know what her son about. I'm 10 toes solid. Success in this rap game make up for me not going to college. Chop your fucking arm off, you try to go in my pockets. Most these white rappers ask for OT, I acknowledge. Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, radio freestyles. Yo, the one, the only OT's are real in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in and kill this shit. All right, let's go. Y'all know what it is. See the real. On the radar. Police said if rap don't work, then it's back to robbing people's houses. We gon' take all they chains, we gon' be the bosses. The world gone mad, all I see is losses. And you'll take one from me for that key of raw fish. Ups and downs, had to bear through it. Buckle down, find a small town, gotta tear through it. Stop crying, make it fair music. If I put that chicken dinner up, they'll do it. They say I'm too hard, I gotta dumb the flow. But everything in life I ever got was from a hoe, or from a boat, or bundled soap, or a home invasion when I was fucking broke. I came to Philly on the run. I ride through your neighborhood, my hand be really on my gun. I gotta make it home to raise my daughter and my sons. It's hard to tell my smoker no when he got 3 ones. I need it all, pride always be the fall. I went from eating bad to eating good to couldn't eat it all. I was too busy serving Pete and Paul and watch them rob each other and try to block each other. Would've been better off going half on the block together. Could've reached the top together. Once it's gone, it's on forever. Damn. And it does not get better. Glocks to Redders, work come butter soft like Moroccan leather. It's a cycle that we trapped inside. Still trapping like, I'm just trying to get this rap shit right. Still grabbing like, mine's better and I'll match the price, homie. Put you to the flame slowly, like a sacrifice. Mama, don't blame yourself. I guess I always stayed myself. When I was young, I robbed some good dudes. I kind of played myself. But when you know nobody's coming, you don't scream for help. Eating well. They rather see me in that 3-man cell. Systems got flaws in them. Kids got saws with them. Your man's in the ICU, looking like Jaws bit him. I was on the run, kept raw with him. Shooting bounty hunters like they shoulda had dog with them. Troopers had dogs with them. Shooters got vlogs with them. Move for charge, law hit them. You to play ball with them. I'm where they junkie shots, junkies cop. Arms and legs look like they got the monkey pox. Life ain't a fairy tale. He'll pay 2 racks for an ounce. That's a scary sale. There's fish all on my digi. I got a scaly scale. A little meth too. I could probably bless you. You surrounded by some yes men. I'm surrounded by trappers who take 30s and press them. Looking at this gun and this money like who's my best friend? Cause I got pain I'll never speak on. Really went on recon missions over that recon. Feet were stinking from all them nights I slept with my sneaks on. Now we on, crack in the pot, ops in the graveyard, still scream R.I.P. Weezy and free AR. They front like they ain't fucking with my shit, they are. Still serving the gray pieces out the gray car. They say you work hard, you get to play hard. You sell that work hard, you sell yourself to a state yard. I guess I'm finally on the radar. Let's go. Sir, what do you expect? If you mind your business, you'll last longer than your ops will. Look at all my enemies, most already got killed. That was all just God's will. Heart killed, heart filled. Make sure all the jars filled. Don't leave till the car's filled. It's the 215 Soup Kitchen Cartel. Bundles got the new car smell. We purchase parcels, hard sales. 95 trips, we getting off still. Gun the same color as the guardrail. I don't want chill. I've been taking risky steps, trying to hit these licks. I can make your bitch your ex if my wrist reflects. I lost my man, I've been in darkness ever since he left. My bro got jammed and told him how they gonna get me next. But they don't know I'm Pat Mahomes out the empty set. Money on the floor when we bet. I need a hefty check. A friend that went against me check. Nothing fed. Whatever else, address the shit with check collect. Check collect. Check collect. Figure that out. See what I'm doing. If you mind your business, you'll last longer than the beef you got. If you got the bag to put up on them, you don't need to drop it. I don't care who's knocking at the door, babe, just keep it locked. This microwave heats the rock. She don't get to sleep a lot. The man never had a brick, probably never seen a dot. My first role on TV, I got to rob and RIP a cop. In the neighborhood, I'm making frequent stops. Now my exes all wanna know if we could talk. But they can take their love away, just make sure you keep the guap. They don't wanna win in life, they just wanna beat the odds. Burning all your bridges, trying to eat, only feeds the sharks. Burning all your bridges, trying to eat, feeds the sharks. Never want your soul, baby mama wanna bleed your heart. Made my own smokers club, shit all we had was string and heart. We always had to bleed for art, the only way to get respect. Nothing fed, whatever's left, send direct to check a leg.
78 speeding, cut in the SEC there, Holmes.
My youngin' asked me for my pistol and I asked him why. He said protection, but I could tell that that's a lie. See, he got jumped at and he couldn't let that shit ride. He wanted to pull up where they live and let this ratchet fly. Snatched his pride, now he trying to see them bastards die. I wrote an L up just to let some time pass us by. And then I asked if he been getting high. He told me, "You fucking be on, you fucking make some flow ahead." I heard he went to someone else and still got one. Didn't have no pistols, just a Mossberg shotgun. He walks with it down his pant leg with a limp. Extra shells in his kith. He gon' reload till the cops come. Got right on his phone on the Instagram snap. Message each kid a picture of the gun and a text. And said you done, unless you all come up with a check. They ain't respond. And he could tell they ain't want the wreck. They were scared. He moved with excitement along his way there. Somewhere on Broad Street in North Philly where they don't play fair. It's cold there. Bodies dropping every day, but he had no fear. This empty place, trust me, don't move. The kids seen him coming, they was ready, they like, oh yeah. They had just stopped him till they new boots all looked like old pairs. They blended in with old heads on the floor chairs. Shells caved in his whole ear and came out wearing nose hairs. Damn. Keep it moving and get what you need. Cause there's people trying to see you bleed. So when you see me in the street, you fucking be on, you're trying to make some forehead. Loyalty ain't what it seems. Money isn't never free. Sometimes you gotta let it be. This is an empty place, don't trust me, don't move. This dude Prezi always running around with his Prezi on it. Out here with 5-10 bands and his Desi on it. Corns need work, so we middleman to get it for him. Feds flipped his runners to get out, he had to get them for him. Prezi always shitted on him. He said the day they killed Prezi, boy, I'm dipping his pockets and pissing on him. You see it in his eyes, he really meant that shit. He took the buy money, called Prezi, and spent that shit. That paperwork I sent home, yeah, they called him a rat, but he ain't care, the block was his. Prezi ain't coming back. It sounds crazy nowadays, they're going up just like that. You fucking be on, you fucking licks and and the karma's like the cocaine, it comes right back. 100K and 5 and 1s, but hey, it comes like that. Some go on Instagram and let their mouth run like rats, and they get ran down because they don't keep their gun like that. No. Keep it moving and get what you need. Cause there's people trying to see you bleed. So when you see me in the street, you fucking be on, you fucking licks and forehead. Loyalty ain't what it seems. Money isn't ever free. Sometimes you gotta let it be. This is empty place, don't trust me, don't move. I was sitting in the stew, breaking down a 6 dudes. Dude asked how much for a pound, then he asked how much for 2. He said, damn, oh, you really rap about the shit you do. I said, yeah, bro, I pride myself on always coming through. Came home and started over in the trenches and tracks. When parole came, I never even mentioned I rap. I'm a dope dealer to him, cause I got sense for that. Under the couch was a beam on an effing attached. My bro took a 5 stretch with a 10 on the back for stretching coke till it cracks like a wrestling match. Has he jokes playing his poker in the federal max. They even had his voicemails and all his messages tapped. Numbers up, I paid 6 for my gag. One of my partners in prison sitting for thinking that his bitch wouldn't rap. I dropped the bag and the pit's gonna attack. Fuck bread, I put trees on his head like a Timberland hat. Let's go.
Keep it moving and get what you need. Cause there's people trying to see you bleed. So when you see me in the street,
You fucking me out. Fuck niggas, go ahead.
loyalty ain't what it seems. Money isn't never free. Sometimes you gotta let it be.
This the empty place, all fuss, you don't book.
Yeah. Yo, my youngest 17, he died before the song dropped. He's still alive, but if he lived, it'd be a long shot. His mom, his daddy did, he got his own block. Told me he beefing with some niggas from his own block. Yeah, long as the ends justify the means. Long as them niggas getting high, then I supply the fiends. And long as niggas want the smoke, then I apply the steam. Attack and divide and conquer, get back and divide the cream. You know it ain't no iron team, but it's a I am winning. This shit eye for eye, so let them know if you gon' ride with them. You in a pixie, he gon' tie you in. And he be hiding right on side, whatever crib niggas be hiding in. Said his heart cold and his trust shot. And he got buckshots for niggas that would die over that bus stop. Before he let a nigga slide, he rather let his gun pop. And hey, you duck shots, put all you niggas in a tough spot. Fucking with a stripper from the north, using her spot. The money and the drugs be in the bed look like a lunchbox. I only know this shit because the stripper gave me her drop. That's when he heard that gunshot.
They just dropped another star up in the making. They ain't find a trap compartment, but the car's still getting taken. Keep your honor, just be patient. Keep it on you, there's still hatred. Every corner, there's someone who said you are, they never made it. I had to cut them like the bracelet. The days went slow and nowhere to go. Looking a statement, but you ain't got no ops, you just got fake friends. Bro running full body already, looking at me like say when. Say who, I learned from this game too. Stay hungry, make money. Money won't make you. Gotta hustle your way through. My dog violated parole, you stay blue. The phone died out on the road from a paid show, but all I know is I couldn't wait to make it home. Turn it back on and make moves. Trap was my trade school, and we acted so play it cool. New crack is the K2, but you stacked the fake blues. Say it ain't true. Knife in my back then, say it ain't true. Wish you made it here too, but nothing's promising me. If I nothing honest, move wrong, you getting sent to whoever you pray to. Really special, special. It's a long, bright road. Nothing's what it seems. Gotta hustle, gotta scheme. Hurry up and call the fiends. Like, what's up? I got that brains. He's stuck up in a dream. Like, he just wanna sleep. Sit down and got him leave. The uppers got him geeking. My doggy on the run. Caught a body on his gun. He hit the on his baby mom. Like, they probably gonna come. His pops used to be a plug, but somehow I'll double bump. He said you want it, then you need it. Somehow you fall in love. Searching through the rug, cause he's thinking that he dropped the piece. Till he's out cold, standing up, swearing he's not asleep. I got you. His promises to stop was too hard to keep. One night he went to bed and he forgot to breathe. Rest in peace to another one. Learn the game young like a junkie, son. Rest in peace to another one. Watch your body for you, one of them. Rest in peace to another one. You learn the game young like a junkie, son. Rest in peace to another one. Watch your body. Everything's fake. How you gonna know what not to take, huh? Ain't nobody safe when they banging shots of drink up in their veins. Till the shapes all their faces start to cave. Drugs hurt you even as they take away your pain. It's a rough cycle. I serve an OG and he told me I was just like you. He sees the magic while you have it. You get one life. Don't wanna slow it all away. He count 4 bundles, saying he gonna run through it all today. But the truth is he's just doing it. He should
future in his name. Shit itself enough to just me up and get to use without exchange, without who's to blame. Who even knows where it's coming from? It's someone's son, but what's done is done. What's done is done. Rest in peace to another one. Learn the game young like a junkie, son. Rest in peace to another one. Watch your body for you one of them. Rest in peace to another one. You learn the game young like a junkie, son. Rest in peace to another one. Watch your body. Times of a hustler, try make a way up of a come up. Pay attention. Times of a hustler, just know that I could never trust you. Let's go. Without a handout, without a plan, trying to find a way to airdrop 1,000 grams. Need a house with land, and that ain't gonna happen unless this house expands. It's jumping out the can, pumping out your grand's house. We was like a dynasty. I can't show my hand now. I know you been lying to me. Always getting high for free. On me and you hide from me. But I bet you could jam, you'll make a buy off me. Finally, the truth is what's appealing. I've been moving drugs and stealing. Then I blew up what was dealing. And I knew I touched my ceiling. Sometimes you just got that feeling. Follow your gut. The track it says out for delivery. Just follow the truck. Tell me that you got my back, whether it's right or wrong. Is you thugging through the rain, whether it's sleet or snow? I can tell you about some Pacey, I've been through the war, okay? Tell me that you got my back, whether it's right or wrong.